Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Pam Carbonari with the Kalispell Noon Club, Rotary Club, and I'm here to kind of introduce a new way of being able to do our noon meetings. So we're hoping that all of you will pay attention to this video today. We're here at the Flathead Food Bank talking about a program that the Rotary Club has put into place to help those in our community that are in need of food. So I'm here with Jamie Quinn. She's the Executive Director of the Flathead Food Bank, and Lucy Smith, who's a fellow Rotarian from the Noon Club. And we've got a couple of surprise guests that'll come into play here also and share a little bit with you. But what we wanted to do was to come forward today and to tell you about the good work that the Flathead Food Bank is doing. All of the many employees and volunteers that have been coming here to package food for those in our community that are in need has been an absolutely tremendous response. We've received some monetary support, and Jamie's going to share with you how that monetary support helps our community to get through this pandemic and time of need. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you and to also thank our employees and the volunteers in the community for the hard work, because it really does take a village to be able to put something on like this and to be able to feed everyone in our community that's in need and sheltered. So we're here to help you and help our community and hope that you can help us also. And I'd like to introduce Jamie Quinn, who will share with you some of the programming that the food bank is doing at this point.
So I'm really, really grateful to be here in the Flathead Valley. If you didn't know, we have one of the most giving communities that I have ever worked with or seen in my life. And we're just so blessed during this time because things would be really, really difficult for us if we didn't have such a wonderful, gracious community here. We're currently experiencing more customers that are coming through than ever before. We expect to have at least 800 households, if not more, this week alone, and only expect that to continue to increase as jobs right now become harder and harder for people to be able to maintain. We also do our backpack program, and we're working with our rural schools, Kalispell School District, Evergreen, and the Heart Locker right now to make sure that our backpacks are being distributed to the feeding locations and the buses and ensure that all of those kids have access. We really appreciate the donations that are coming in from the grocery stores and the things that people are buying, but the reality is right now our buying power is much greater, and we're requesting anybody that can to actually send us cash, whether it be on our Facebook page or whether it be through our website, which is flatheadfoodbank.org. We have our PayPal set up on there, and our buying power for our meals is around 60 cents. And when it comes to our backpack program, which is 6 full meals and snacks for kids on the weekend, that runs us about $2.25, and we are able to purchase and source so much more. But not only that, right now we're so grateful to be in charge of our county warehousing in partnership with the state of Montana and the Montana Food Bank Network. So what that means is we're able to ensure that we have control over access, not only just for Flathead Food Bank, but all of our partners like North Valley Food Bank, Big Fork Food Bank, and even food going up to the Blackfeet as well as Browning communities. And we are here to make sure that Northwest Montana can control that access, because sometimes, as you could imagine, it's difficult with transportation lines and trucking to make sure that we've always got food here, but that's our job, is to ensure that our most at risk, that we're only going to continue to see more, can get that food access, whether it be coming to us, the backpack program, our senior commodity program, or even our delivery in partnership with Eagle Transit to our low-income senior apartment complexes. So please continue to support us, because we really, really need your help right now. Thank you.
And Lucy Smith. Lucy, could you tell us about the backpack program and how we entered into a grant process to be able to help with that this last fall?
Absolutely. Yes, a reminder to our Rotary family that we have a district grant, a matching grant project with the District of Montana to supply, in this case, backpacks for school children. And when we developed that grant last year, we had no idea of a pandemic, but we knew that there were children going home on weekends who didn't have enough food at home, and so we were able to supply them with this money, actually for the food purchases. And this year we had thought again that we should probably, knowing about the pandemic, we should probably try to get an additional district grant to help the food bank. As it turns out, the District of Rotary has also encouraged us to do things that are a direct response to the pandemic. And so what we're going to be doing actually this afternoon is talking to some of our other Rotary clubs and see if we can't pool all together and work with our district and have an even greater impact grant for this coming year that actually would be funds available in July, as we know the needs are going to continue. So we've already been working with the food bank, but we are looking at ways that we can actually multiply what we're doing for this very important work.
Frank Garner,
Come out from under the
come
onions.
on out from over with the onions over there, that's right. And Frank, can you share with us a little bit?
Yeah, thanks, Pam, and we really want to thank Flathead Food Bank again for everything they're doing and how they're reaching out and serving so many people in the valley here that are really worried about what they're going to eat tomorrow. As part of that, what we want to do is make sure as Rotarians we're still doing our job. So while our meetings have been set aside, our mission hasn't now, and this is really a chance for us to serve again. So as part of what we're doing for the food bank here, we've had one of our Rotarians step up and provide a really generous donation that's going to go to the food bank here in just a minute, and it comes along with it a challenge, and it's a challenge to all Rotarians. And so Lucy Smith is going to give a check here to the food bank in the amount of $10,000, and her challenge is she will match with that money every dollar that we give. So for every dollar you as Rotarians give to the food bank, Lucy's going to match it up to that $10,000 amount. Now remember, you don't have to give $10,000, right? It can be $5, $50, $100, whatever you can afford to try to help these folks that are in need. And so with that, what I'd like to do is ask Lucy, because we're trying to maintain our good social distancing standards here, to give and award that check to the Flathead Food Bank in the amount of $10,000 to begin our Rotary Challenge. And so if you're wondering how easy it is, I'm going to show you. So I want to be the first one to give a check to the food bank to match that money. So please match my check with Lucy's money, and you can both make your checks payable to the Flathead Rotary Community Foundation if you want, if you're Rotarians. If you want to just get on the food bank website, Flathead Food Bank, and make a donation there, you can do it with your credit card, and just in the memo say Rotary. Okay, so as long as we know that donation is coming with Rotary, it's going to help match that money that Lucy has so generously put up. So Rotarians, this is our chance, right? Go over the top. While you're sitting at home wondering what to do here in the next week or two, let's try to feed our Flathead families. So again, thanks to the Flathead Food Bank. Go to their website, make a donation, send a check to the Flathead Rotary Community Foundation for you Rotarians. And for one last thing, and this is really kind of a special treat for us, we have a really special guest that I think a lot of you will be surprised about. Mr. President, would you come in and give us a word?
I think it's all been said. I'm just very proud of our Rotary group and Rotarians in general. Our mission is to serve the community. We've gotten a challenge. We've got the folks that can make this challenge work. And I can think of nothing more to say other than you are adjourned. Thank you very much.